Hey guys, quick little video, right? Quick little video. Is this? Should we go to her? I'm not sure if this is spoilers though. Spoilers alert in 5, 4, 3, 2, beep. Right, adding the deep short face. Right. If you're watching this video, I just wanted to quickly chat a little bit on just a rough thoughts on what I believe, what I feel is the climax, the big booms of everything that we have experienced ever since 3.0. And that is the finishing of 3.4 MSQ, aka Phainon's Crash Out, aka Algus, aka Mimi is who, and everything along the way, right? So, oh my god. First of all, please don't watch the. Okay, I guess it's a little bit too late, but if you haven't watched the animated little film, which I'm referring to this video over here, animated short Hark, there's a rivalry atop the divine blah blah. Don't watch it. Alright, don't watch it, right? You will have a much more enjoyable experience if you were to see what happened in this animated film during the story itself. So that's the first thing, right? Second of all, I would say that after everything that has happened from 3.0, it's so crazy that this Flame Reaver unit, which what I once used to think like, oh my god, he is him, right? He's gonna cook everybody, he's like the big bad villain, and then he's the guy that's gonna stop us. And after finishing 3.4, it turns out the whole time it is the process of someone that has been quite literally the embodiment of bearing the world, bearing everyone's core flames, going through the cycle 33 million times, all that kind of stuff. And today, or at least for this quest, we are the end. Bob, right? We, the galactic baseballer, we are the anomaly throughout this simulation. And this will be the final chapter, right? No more resets, no more reroll. This is it. And I just find it so I don't really know how to describe this. It's like from 3.0 all the way to now, Flame Reaver was seen as the main villain, only for him to be revealed as, essentially Castellana, going through the cycles. He started out from cycle 0, right? The earlier cycles, he wanted to protect his friends, right? He wanted to do things peacefully and all that kind of stuff. And then slowly and surely he realized that after every single cycle, the ending is always the same, which is where they made the reference to the little nymph over there, right? The little nymph, the Sisyphus nymph that keep going up against the mountain and pushing up the ball. And over time and time again, he just like, yep, he slowly ran out of patience. He ran out of goodwill. He doesn't give. He ran out of fucks to give, right? If you don't want to give the core flame, then I'm just gonna take it from you, which inevitably leads to where he is today. And after everything that he has done, to know that he didn't have a plan in mind. He basically gambled on the fact that the next one after him will just inherit anything anyways. He went all in and like, yup, because every single path, they will, without a shadow of a doubt, burn for the world, right? They will bear everything for the world, and he believed that no one would be different from that. And because of this mindset, he carried on all the way through our Phainon. And our Phainon bearing the Kabylion core flames, which is, I think it's very interesting that they actually tied up the whole story into the actual kit itself, in which, unfortunately for me, as my free-to-play account, we don't really have the resources or like the grind to perform. But like, if you actually put for Phainon and you're playing Phainon, you'll see how much similarities and resemblance his kit actually has to offer to the main story quest of 3.4. I would say even building up towards like 3.3, you can really start to see the parts of where his kit is gonna shine, right? The whole mechanic of getting the 12 core flames, which is basically like his cycle 1, right? His first cycle, getting the first 12 core flames, he changes into his ultimate form, and then throughout of getting the cycle again and again, he eventually overcooks, right? He overcooks, he overheats, and becomes the very Flame Reaver, which is basically like the Chao Da version, right? The burned version of what his ultimate form is. On top of that, his names, right? The name, the star ender, right? All that kind of stuff. And every single time you cast his ultimate, his attack goes up by 50%, right? Eventually you get 100% attack buff. Unfortunately, you can't really stack it down as much, but after every transformation, it gets a little bit stronger. And the fact that, they basically tie up this entire story within like the kit itself, I think it was done very, very nicely, right? But we're not here to discuss Phainon's kit, we're just here to discuss the story. And yeah, now it's basically gonna be left to us. And before we even talk about this, I must say that the whole process of going through, like basically rewinding back in time, one by one, we went up to the different bosses that we fought since version 3. When we first fought against Nikador, right? We fought against Nikador. We fought against Pollux, right? And then we fought against Aquila and everything. And the fact that all these bosses, which once used to be the Titan on our journey, and then we are gonna claim the core flame from these Titans, in the end goes back up to the very same bosses that we have to put down personally as Castellana one by one. My day, right? Okay, then not really, because we didn't really fight a tribute boss. My day, Castavis, and then eventually the highest in boss fight. It is just so. Oh my god, bro, the writing is, I don't know, man. And I really feel that, I'm quite glad that after everything, we have the ability to sit through all of the build up from version 3 to this point. Because, like, for example, if I just jumped to 3.4 right now and I didn't understand exactly what was going on from 3.3, 3.2, 3.1 and everything, the impact it would be, I think it will be an indescribable difference as to what you would have felt playing this part of 3.4 compared to what you would have played if you actually understood the things, right? Maybe not like 100%, but to understand how this entire journey began, only to realize that, oh my god, that fucking realization when Cyrene and Phainon looked up into the sky and they realized that it is the whole era, the era Nova, right? The whole journey is nothing but a scam, right? It is all nothing but the realization that hit them, the despair, bro, the Zesubo, right? The despair of like everything is essentially just a pointless, worthless. Oh my god, bro, that feeling of like dread is, oh my god, it's indescribable, bro. It's a little bit like, the episode with like Rick and Morty. They basically have this like car battery system, and like their entire car was ran by this battery, and the battery had like a little world inside. That's like Amphoreus. Amphoreus is basically like the car battery, and they rest. Oh, our entire purpose as a being is to just be the battery. It's just to be battery for this car. I feel like that was what reminded me. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, that realization when like everything is just this way, and Phainon or Castellana realizing that the way, the one way to break out of this cycle was to fuel so many of these little core flames, and in the meantime take out the time, which is basically linked to Cyrene, which is how Flame Reaver got Cyrene's weapon, and then having the ability to reset the cycle again and again and again and again, and doing this for 33 million times, all to land that one drop of blood, that one cut on the Nook's face after everything for that one guy, which he healed back instantly, by the way. He literally healed back like just like that, right? All for that one drop of blood. Oh, bloop, and then he just went back to full health. So that was just, oh my god, bro. Like after 33 million times to do one damage only to be instantly healed back. And then he finally merged with Iron Tomb, knowing that this time we have the anomaly. This time we, Bob, the Galactic Baseballer, we are finally gonna come back to where we are right here, which is the start of what I'm assuming the final cycle. This will be the final cycle. We're gonna put an end to everything. Unfortunately, Phainon essentially has went along with Iron Tomb, right? So he's not dead. He basically merged with Bro at this point. So we are going to be the end to everything. And I don't know, man, the whole fight, the animated fight just now, because we didn't get spoiled on YouTube, to see him go toe-to-toe with the Aggron's cousin, right? Aggron, the guy that has like the most amount of aura from the trailer that HSR showed like the past couple days, the whole, the little tidbits of like all the different Lord Ravagers. Oh my god, to go toe-to-toe with him for so long, ignore all that, fight through like the black tie and land that one cut on the Duke. It was genuinely something else. And yeah, Ligus. Ooh, when he got caught a worm, the literal admin of this simulation, right? This entire simulation in order to give a rise to Iron Tomb. And the very code, right? Phainon is literally just a code. He serves no purpose. He's literally just like a program built by this admin. And then he got this code, and for your own code to call you a worm, and then you cut off his head. I mean, it doesn't kill him, but like, oh, that was like so satisfying. Then after he did that thing, then he went up against Nanook himself. But when the sky revealed Nanook's face, oh my lord, man, dude, this 3.4 story, and I don't really feel that it's fair that it's like 3.4 story alone. That's like absolute cinema. I really think that it's everything along the way that came to this particular patch over here, because every single instance throughout our journey in this like core chase, like flame chaser journey, right? It always led up to this point of where we stand right now. So to say that 3.4 is the best story, the best patch, is a little bit disingenuous, because it's not just 3.4. It's like everything before that, and it all comes down to this. And with everything that we have experienced through, it's like, oh my god, it is really satisfying. And at this point, we are pretty much gonna be at not really the end of the Amphoreus arc, but we are gonna be approaching the end, right? So this is the final arc right before 3.5, and we are still gonna be getting the little bit of a side quest where we're gonna go unlimited blade work side quest with the Fate Holy Grill War. And I think at this point, I think it is quite safe to say that for me personally, I think this story is just way better than Penacony. And I don't know, I think Penacony was great, right? But the theme that Penacony was trying to represent, I feel like the impact is not as massive as what Amphoreus has been trying to achieve for the past 5 patches. I don't think Penacony was the best story by any means, right? Maybe minus the Sunday Yep and 2.6, which was an absolute fucking disaster. But aside from that, I think Penacony was still great. But I just that this Amphoreus thing, the whole plot itself for like these 5 different patches, the execution of everything, also the music, oh my god. But the music, the whole Phainon's theme song thing, oh my god, dude. It's...
Our deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been. Finish the sun's work.
It's the break of day. I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders, the part of that warmth that should come from you, from an ordinary person.
No, it's
so faint.
I think for me, not just better than Penacony, I think this is probably the best gacha game story I have played, for me personally. Alright, and to be fair, it's not really that high of a bar, because, you know, generally speaking, I think gacha game stories, the bar is not said to be that crazy. Alright, I haven't even finished Expedition 33 yet. I'm pretty sure Expedition 33 is gonna make me go crazy. But as of this point, HSR right now, this whole Amphoreus arc up until 3.4, this is it, man. For me, right? For me, right? Not trying to say my opinion is more important. Have your own goddamn opinions, alright? Just like how your streamer has his own goddamn opinions, alright? I think 3.4 it is the best gacha story that I've experienced in all this time. But not really just 3.4 alone. It's like the entire arc of Amphoreus itself. As someone that, not even someone that basically kept up with everything. Because, you know, I would say that probably 20 to 30% of the time, I also don't really fully understand the things. For example, huge shout out to Ashikai. I think if we didn't watch the Ashikai video for like 2 hours the other day, I think a lot of the things would have went unnoticed. But because we also had a bit of a homework to do, and honestly, no normal people would know what the hell is going on in SUDU, Go and Gears and everything, right? But because of our brand new found understanding in this, it really helped my experience, right, in this whole past 5 versions all the way up to 3.4. the most enjoyable gacha story patch that I've played so far. And yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. So going forward, I think I'm really going to be looking forward to see how we are pretty much going to go up against the final boss, right? At this point, we are going to go up against final boss. Hopefully, we can stop Iron Tomb. I mean, we have to, right? We kind of have to stop Iron Tomb because, I mean, if we don't stop Iron Tomb, then the game is over. honkaistarrail EOS, and then Iron Tomb just wins, and then Lord Ravager just wins, and then the game is done. So we're definitely going to stop him. It's just that I will see how this process is going to become, right? I would say one final thing. The death of all of the friends, right? The death of My Day, the death of Cyrene, the death of Trivia and everything. It hit me a lot more than what I think it would have happened. Cause like, technically, even though they died, it's not like we never see them again. It's just that we'll keep having these cycles going over and over and over. So technically speaking, in each of these cycles, they are like back, right? They are back. But once I came to the realization that every single time this cycle ends and they are like dead, each of these instances is Castellana literally killing his own comrades in order to, bear their core flames, merge them into one, all for the sake of being the guy that can stand up against Lygus' plan. And even though they always come back in the next cycle, it's like they are still like gone. And every single time they're gone, the very same guy, which is Flame Reaver, the same guy that we thought was the big bad villain, he was actually the one that started out with the intention of essentially stopping this entire disaster. Because he's the only one who knew, right? Alongside with Cyrene. And then Cyrene is like, okay, you know what? Cook me, take my time abilities, and then you will be the guy that goes forward to all these different cycles and put an end to this. So even though like they died and come back and died and like come back, it's not really coming because it's a brand new thing. It made me realize that wow, okay, HSR actually has they can go pretty gritty if they want to, right? Even the scenes where they show My Day getting cooked, right, getting stabbed through the heart. I think it's 3.3 and everything. Oh, I would have never just seen that in Panicani, right? I would have never seen that in Panicani. So it was quite nice to know that we are willing to basically say, okay, this is the culmination of everything that's been happening, and to know that it brings us to a single point where all of his friends, every single one of his friends, right? Casteris, My Day, Hyacinth, Trip, every single one of his friends refuse to give up. They refuse to, just simply hand over because they know that even though they cannot stop him, they will still hold it until the very end. And every single time, he will have to kill them again and again and again and again and again. It's like, oh boy, it brings a lot of character and depth to this whole plot that Amphoreus has been trying to picture. So now that we have come to the end of 3.4 and basically cinema, I do wonder how the next arc is gonna be, because we got a little bit of a teaser with Hyacinth, where we saw Hyacinth for the brief moment. Very interesting design, by the way, where like the bubbles were like flowing out from her belly, and now you can see that her rib cage or something. I'm not sure if that was a rib cage. It looks like a bone or something. I don't know. Pretty mangas, and I'm pretty sure by the next patch we're also gonna be seeing Ceridra. So we'll see how that journey is gonna lead us, because we haven't seen any contact with Hyacinth or Ceridra all the way up until that point, right? So yeah, before that we also have our Fate story, and this is pretty much just gonna be my raw, right, pretty much my raw thoughts after I just finished the best gacha story in the history of gacha stories, right? Joshua Waters. Joshua Waters. Holy shit. The ENVA that cooked beyond cook. He cooked Michelin 3 stars. Probably, well, it's the range that he had from like mimicking like the normal voice, the crash out voice, the happy voice, the sad voice, the cries, into Flame Reaver, into the rage, bro, he had everything, bro. He literally nailed in everything. It is actually fucking crazy how good this VA is. Huge fan. Lygus as well. Yeah, Lygus VA also definitely good, but I don't really, he's a villain. He's a bad guy. But to be fair, if the villain can make me don't like this guy this much, then I think he did an excellent goddamn job. It's a little bit like King Joffrey, right, from Game of Thrones. Even though nobody fucking likes his ass, I think his actor did an absolutely insane job. So same thing for Lygus' VA, Phainon's VA, absolute fucking cinema. Really, really good. And also, this also brings me to one last thing. I just started because I talked about Lygus, right? What the fuck did Herta do? Blood spawned in 3.0 for like 10 seconds and then just gone. Bro, we had more. I didn't even see Herta a single time. And this is like the final. At least I got to see Scrulium for a little bit, you know? At least Scrulium saved us, right? Scrulium literally stopped the Lygus from cooking us. Where did Herta go, bruh? Where did Herta go? Yeah, at least Scrulium did something, right? He saved our boy Dan. Oh, because of that. Oh, she didn't give up. She's cooking. Oh, she's busy zero cycling Flame Weaver. Oh, okay. She's cooking something. Okay, I really hope that by 3.5, 3.6, I can see Herta being like reintroduced again. I just thought it was so crazy that they introduced her in 3.0, and like throughout this entire Amphoreus arc, she might just don't exist. Except for that one little sussy moment where she had with like the Mimo Keeper, right, the God of Regulation, and then her face was like, ooh, come here, right? That was like the only moment that Herta did anything out. That's like, oh, yep, I'm good. And then just bounced. A little bit like how Rame just bounced from all the cat kicks. Oh, she's calling Boudica? Okay, yeah, Boudica, right? Boudica was it. Alright, okay, done. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Feel free to agree, disagree, rage bait, whatever it's gonna be. You know, I've been living a very, very happy and peaceful life nowadays. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my content. Word of the day is gonna be great. Join Twitch, join Discord, join Kick. Use code POKE for 10% off gamer subs. All the best for Gacha Proof sounds. See you guys next time. Take care. Alright, let me check this out. Hold up. Is it this one? It is this one, right?
This cruel flame chase journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind, waiting for us to step in.
Bro, this animation is... Holy shit. Ooh. Bro, they really like to take off his shirt, huh? Bro, they keep taking off his shirt. Every single time they take off his shirt.
Then usher in the first
ray
of blazing sunlight.
And there it is. Absolute cinema. Whoa. Yo, he's sweaty. He's sweaty.
I feel the pain and anger, wicked monster losing control. I'm ready for a battle, wake a shadow, blood on my soul. Burning it all, heavens let them fall. There's bitter ashes, little plastic crumbling away. They got some broken faces, devil racing, searching for fate. Crushing it all, shadows watch them crawl. Baby, watch it burn, sent into isolation. Oh, watch it burn, ain't got no hesitation. Oh, watch it burn, we're falling higher. Oh. I guess your dark intentions, convolution never before.
Oh my god, it's deep. Is that deep? Is that supposed to be deep?
I will tear you up. Across the shattered region through the darkness, voices
Oh my
trailing
god.
fires.
Oh my god, Farina, that's Farina. Oh my god, Farina mentioned. Oh my god, Farina mentioned.
Phantoms in the shadow, softly waiting.
I see.
Tear down, embrace the detonation. Burning alone, craving our damn creation.
I don't say this actor here is really handsome. He is really handsome. No homo. Oh, he broke the cycle. He broke the cycle. The galactic baseball. Oh my god. Okay, so now it's up to us. Now it's up to us. Now it's up to us. He merged with Iron Tomb and now it's all up to us. Oh my god, though, guys. Oh my god, though. And there it is. It is now our turn. Oh my god, bro. I can't believe this story ended, man. Bro, I actually didn't want this story to end, man. Oh, but this story was so fucking good, dude. It's actually so fucking good, dude. Oh my god. And now it's actually over. Oh my god. Now we have to wait for 3.5.